Hey guys, we're gonna finish Save Me a Seat. Chapter 48, Joe. My mom and dad are both pretty smart people, but the truth is, they don't know everything. Turns out you don't have to punch someone in the nose or blab about your feelings to get your point across. Sometimes all you need is a little help from a friend. There are some things about my life that are probably never going to change. Like, for instance, my awesome metabolism, or the fact that I have APD. But I've only been in 5th grade for 5 days, and I've already noticed a big change. The other day, when Mr. Barnes told me that the world was full of Dylan Samreens, I was pretty bummed out. But now that I know it's possible for a couple of zebras to outsmart a crocodile, life is starting to look up. Not only that, but it's Friday. Pizza day. Chapter 49, Ravi. I have always been Amma and Appa's shining sun, and my grandparents' pride and joy. But today I have learned something important. Winning is not always about shining the brightest. Sometimes it's about sharing the light with someone who has been waiting in the shadows all along. It is 11:30 and the bell has just rung. My first week at Albert Einstein Elementary School is almost over. Amma's black tongue was right after all. Things have turned out okay. As I pick up my tiffin box and walk out of room 506, I feel like a new person. I haven't decided yet whether I will eat my curd rice or try the pizza today. But it doesn't matter, because I know I will not be eating my lunch alone. When I get to the lunchroom, I know my new friend will be saving a seat for me. And I am right. The end. We're finished. There's a really cool part, though, in the back of the book, so I'm going to read it to you. It has a glossary, and I see here it has Ravi's glossary with lots of Indian words, so I can go through those. And then it has Joe's glossary with lots of his words that he would like to define for you. So I don't think I'm going to read them all, but I'll go through some of them. Ravi's glossary. Amma, mother. Appa, father. We knew those. We figured those out early on. Arun, name meaning radiance. So his teacher, Mrs. Arun, meant radiance. Let's see. Bangalore, South Indian city, capital of the Indian state of Karnataka, officially known as Bengaluru. Bollywood. He talked a lot about Dylan looking like a Bollywood star. Bollywood is the Hollywood of India. So, like, they're movie stars and famous people, actresses and actors. Let's see. Cricket. Ravi said he was really good at cricket. Cricket is a British game similar to baseball. Similar, but not the same. Curd rice. He just said he wasn't sure if he was going to eat curd rice or the pizza. Curd rice is yogurt and rice mixed together, sometimes garnished with mustard seeds, coriander, and green chilies. Dupatta is a headscarf, usually made of cotton or silk. I remember him saying either his mom or his grandmother was wearing their dupatta. The Kun Drishti It was the evil eye. That's what his mom said she was going to protect him from. This one I was wondering, and I actually Googled it the other night after reading to you guys. It talked on that rainy day when he went to school about him wearing the monkey cap. So it says monkey cap, woolen knit cap, partially covering the face, similar to balaclava. So if you've ever gone skiing and you see people who wear those masks almost, where only the eyes are showing, I guess that's similar to a monkey cap. Covers a good portion of the face. His friend Pramod, looks like it might be pronounced Pramod. Pramod. It's a boy's name and it means joyful. Let's see. We know Ravi, boy's name meaning the sun. And his mom's name, Roshni, it's a woman's name meaning ray of light. So they all in this family, they all seem to have names that have to do with sun, light. It's an interesting pattern. And then his last name, and I have trouble every time I go to say it, but let me try again. Suryanarayanan. It's the Hindu god of the sun. So again, something having to do with the sun and light. It's really interesting. And then Vidya Mandir, his school, that means temple of knowledge. All right, so I skipped over a few things in Ravi's glossary, but I'm not sure if they have this book. They do have this book on Epic. I'm not sure if you can go to the glossary or listen to the glossary, so you might be able to check that out for more of the words. Now let's go to Joe's glossary. I think you guys are going to be pretty familiar with some of Joe's terms. Ready? Barf, slang for vomit. Baseball, an American game similar to cricket. Blow chunks, slang for vomit. Boxers, when they talks about Dylan Samreen's boxers. Underwear that resembles loose shorts. Crud, expression of disappointment. Holy smokes! American expression meaning wow. Huevos rancheros is a Mexican breakfast dish. And I believe huevos are eggs. It means eggs. M&M, candy-covered chocolate, sometimes with a peanut inside. Mechanical pencil, a pencil with a thin, replaceable lead that can be extended and retracted. I know we know those. Puke, slang for vomit. Oh, that's it. There's a few more, but nothing too special. Look, now there's a recipe. Fran Weeks' recipe for apple crisp. That must be Sarah Weeks' family member. So you could make apple crisp. I could take a picture of this and post it for you guys later if you're interested. And then, look, we have Raji Suryarayanan's recipe for nankates. I could take a picture of that too and post that for you. Those special Indian cookies. And then last, there's an acknowledgments page where they thank some people who helped them with the book. About the authors. I'll read you about the authors because I think that's something interesting to read. And also, if you liked this book, they mention possibly another book that one of the authors has written. So, about the authors. Sarah Weeks is the author of over 50 books for young readers. Her titles include Glamour Puss, a picture book illustrated by David Small, and the novels Pie and Honey. Her award-winning novel So Be It was adapted, but it's so, and then the letter B, period, it. So I thought it was the end of the sentence, but it's the title. So Be It was adapted as a motion picture directed by Stephen Gyllenhaal, starring Alfre Woodard and Talitha Bateman. Sarah is a graduate of Hampshire College and NYU and is an adjunct professor in the prestigious MFA writing program at the New School University in New York City. She has 2 grown sons and lives with her husband, Jim Fife, and their dog, Mia, in a little green and yellow house overlooking the Hudson River in Nyack, New York. Okay, so that was about Sarah. Geeta Varadarajan was born and raised in India and moved to the U.S. 5 years ago. She earned her master's degree in literacy education at Teachers College, Columbia University. That's where a lot of us teachers go for teacher school. Geeta has worked with children all her life in India, the United Arab Emirates, and now in the U.S., where she teaches 2nd grade at Riverside Elementary School in Princeton, New Jersey. She is an adjunct professor of literacy at the College of New Jersey and continues to spearhead reading and writing workshops in India. She lives in West Windsor, New Jersey with her husband, Arun, and their 2 teenage sons in a townhouse decorated with interesting objects collected from around the world. The end. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the book. I know I did. It was a really good book. I wonder what we should read next. We'll see.